Hey there everybody, we're going to be doing Capricorn's reading this time, and right before we get straight on to your guys' reading, I just want to make a little few quick announcements here that all of my disclaimers are going to be in the description box below per uploaded video. Therefore, you guys, any type of announcements or any type of disclaimers I have, they will be continuously updated. It's going to be easier for me and it's going to be easier for you guys. So that's what it's going to be like for now on. I got a new mic, so hopefully the sound quality is a little bit better as well. And also, I won't be doing forecasts in the present time. Maybe in the future I will probably do so. But during this time we won't, because I came to realize how time consuming it is, and I just kind of wanted to get straight on to the point. But maybe in the future I probably might bring them up again sometime. But I don't know if you guys watched my other previous tarot readings, the last round I did, where I mentioned how I ordered a tarot deck and it was supposed to come in February, and then it came actually in the last couple of days of January. So it came in a little early, and it's the Kipper deck. So this is kind of how it looks like. I would mainly recommend these to readers that, or people that like specific readings. These get really specific, and this is the case that it came in with. Just so you guys know, if you guys are interested in purchasing them, no one's told me about this, so when they came in the mail I thought I was scammed, but actually they're actually much more smaller in comparison to the regular tarot cards. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. I tried them out and I personally really like them. I'm planning on using these more often in most of my readings, so if you guys don't like the stories, or if you guys don't like how specific it is, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. By the way, how these, I also got these oracle cards as a gift as well. This is called the Creativity Oracle deck. It was a husband and wife combo where the wife was an artist and she did all of her art on these oracle cards, and her husband was the one that did all the wording for those oracle cards as well. So if you guys are curious or interested, this is the box it looks like. It's Creativity Oracle, and it also comes with a little booklet so you guys can know how to use them, their history of these oracle cards, how they were made, and things like that. So I'm going to add those to the mix as well. I'm also, for those of you guys that are wondering, I'm not going to be doing the affirmators during this time, and the reason that being is because I'm trying to keep this video short and simple as much as I can. So for this round we're not going to be using the affirmators, but possibly in the next one we will be. So how we're going to do the Kipper reading for you is, I'm going to be doing the original 9 card layout Kipper spread. Going down, we're going to go into your guys' past, we're going to go into your guys' present, and as well as future. Going across from the spread, we're going to be going into your guys' state of mind, your guys' environment, and as well as contributing factors. Just so you guys also know that the Kippers are very specific. Therefore, one portion of the reading may resonate, all of them may resonate, or even none of the portions may resonate. If it so happens to be the case where none of it resonates, you guys can also check out your guys' sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. Or you guys can also stick around for the Gilded Tarot portion. Alright, so what we got so far is, in your guys' present, we got main female, not present, past, and then despair. That's something that came out. By the way, the Kipper cards are very gender specific, and I typically don't associate them to their gender, although you can if that feels like it resonates to you, but typically I associate mainly to the masculine and feminine energy. I personally believe that everybody has masculine and feminine energy, it's just which one are we using it for certain circumstances. So just something for you guys to keep in mind as well. Since we're also going into your guys' past, another thing I want you guys to be aware of is that usually when I'm going into your guys' past and I'm giving your guys' reading in the past, if it feels like it resonates tremendously, I would say that this reading is especially for you. Because in the past, it's something that you guys have already experienced. It's also something that you guys are already fully aware of as well. Another card that popped up in your guys' past is concern. So, what I'm seeing here for you guys in the past is there might have been a particular person with a feminine-like energy. Now, this feminine-like energy could also be you as well. But I'm seeing that whoever this person is, there's a lot of despair or some sort of concern in the past. Now, it's not exactly specifying what this despair or concern is about. I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper into that and see what is going on. Sometimes if I'm not sure what it is, I will clarify it with the Gilded Tarot. So what is this concern or despair about? Six of Pentacles and the Empress. I'm getting some of you guys are a little bit concerned or depressed because you guys haven't been in that type of state. A state or a sense of security, whether that's, I'm getting primarily financial security. So for some of you guys, I'm getting that some of you Capricorns, you guys are dealing with this sense of concern or despair in the past to the fact like that you guys don't have your guys' finances in check. Your guys' finances is imbalanced. I'm getting some of you guys also have a lot of pent up negative energy surrounded with you, and I feel like it's mainly due to like some sort of stress factors, like especially involving your guys' finances or career. I'm seeing a lot of stress and like pent up stress getting built up. Some of you guys might have a lot of anxiety or depression during this time because of it. Some of you guys with the Empress, it's like whatever these financial struggles or any type of struggles you guys have, I'm getting that it's not getting you towards that full potential that you guys were hoping for. Like for example, also, it could also be like some of your guys' plans have been failing or haven't been working according to the way how you guys wanted it to work out. Some of you guys also don't, I'm primarily getting the story that some of you guys didn't have that financial stability in order for you to support yourself. I'm getting primarily yourself because of the Empress. Some of you guys weren't able to work on your guys' taking care of yourself because of financial struggles. And I'm getting that to be also a major big factor in the case as well. In the present moment, we got changed reversed. I'm about to see if it's actually in reversed. Yeah, it's in reversed. Alright, so we got changed in reversed. I'm getting for some of you guys in the present moment that things haven't been changing, that you guys are still in this financial struggle or a situation that you guys are still in. And house, some of you guys have been wanting to get a house, but things haven't been working out according to your plan. You've been trying to move out, and this is in the present moment. Some of you guys might have been saving for a house and nothing has been changing. Some of your guys' finances just have been staying still. Things haven't been working out. There's also what I'm getting. That's very interesting. What else can you tell me about change reverse and as well as house? Bad health reversed. Oh, bad health upright. So what we got in the present moment is we actually got changed reverse, house, and as well as bad health. Some of you guys, your guys' environment in general is like very unhealthy. You guys have like a lot of toxic energy, or your guys' environment is very toxic. For some reason, whether they could be like family, friends, or also community is another thing that I'm getting here as well. Like things haven't been changing. Some of you guys, there's like a lot of like issues, like especially with like mental, either like mental or physical like issues within when it comes to your guys' health due to some sort of house, either because you guys were overstressing or worrying too much about trying to get this house, or getting this house fixed up, or paying for your bills, your mortgage, and like things just haven't been changing, and that's causing like a huge decrease in your guys' health due to like stress or worry, or just like overall when it comes to finances in general is another thing that I'm getting here as well. You guys have like a lot of issues coming up over here. That's crazy. In the future, we got unexpected income in reverse. Let's see here. Oh, upright. In the future, we got unexpected income. So I'm getting that there might be some sort of good luck or good fortune coming in for you guys in the future. Oh, wow. we got pathway and also false person in the future. So I'm getting that it's the Four of Wands. It could be somebody that's within your family member or house. The house is a huge representation here for some reason. It could also be like a family member. I'm getting that you guys will be able to get your guys' finances going after you guys get past this false person, which is really strange because Virgo, I believe? No, not Virgo. I think it was either Taurus or Virgo that had. I think it was Virgo. So if you guys have Virgo in your chart, I would suggest you guys, check it out. But for some reason, I've been noticing that a lot of earth signs have been getting this, dealing with a lot of people that is like considered to be like this manipulator, a false person, somebody very like a liar, cheater, stealer, or very sneaky, or very strategic and mysterious. A lot of the earth signs have been getting that for some reason, which is so strange. Might be just like an overall collective energy in general too, but I'm getting that some of you guys, in order for you guys to start getting your guys' finances more intact, or in order for you guys to have a new start in your guys' financial future, in order for you guys to be open to much more finances, I'm seeing some of you guys need to get past this false person. Now, it could literally be you guys needing to get out of this, kind of imposter syndrome, where you guys feel like you guys aren't good enough, where you guys feel like you guys aren't capable enough. I'm in general getting that it could be both, where there could be a person that is kind of affecting your life, but also I'm getting that it's also like your guys' mentality and how you guys see yourselves as, you guys seeing that you guys are not capable, that, things aren't going to work in your favor, you guys aren't worthy enough in order to get this, financial abundance, and that there's no way that there's any paths open to you. But actually, I see that once you get past this kind of self-resentment, once you get past all of these like negative implications of yourself, or just any type of negativity around you, I'm seeing that pathways are, with the pathway card, it's telling me that new adventures or new paths or new doors are going to start opening up for you. And also with the pathway, you have these butterflies, and butterflies to me are like symbolisms of spirit guides or ancestors, or like the universe trying to guide you as well towards your guys' destiny, if that is something you guys believe in, or your guys' path that you guys are meant to be with. And towards the end of the path is also like that light. You guys probably can't see it very well due to the camera quality, but at the end of that path is like this bright light, and bright light symbolism of, things that are hidden coming up to the surface. You guys finally realizing what you guys are meant to do. You guys are finally getting that confirmation that you guys are on the right path, that, things are starting to look up much more better. Things are starting to get better. You're noticing a lot of good things coming to you, a lot of joy and happiness in regards to that path that you guys are taking. So I see that once you get past like all of these types of like negative energies around you, I'm seeing more things being open to you. I feel like you guys just been so much in that kind of negative space or energy, to the point where it's been really consuming your guys' mind in general. It's been occupying your guys' mind. And people believe that, the more you think about something, then the more you're manifesting, or like, you're kind of blocking your guys' gifts, or your guys' abilities to do something, or see things from a different perspective, or get those amazing blessings to come into your guys' life, due to how much you guys are consumed into the negative space or energy around you. And I'm not saying that it's easy. It's really difficult. I mean, everybody has their own issues, but I feel like what's really important is that, now I'm not saying it's possible for everyone to just be completely happy about something. Like if somebody end up dying, obviously you're going to be upset. I'm not saying you should just laugh it off or whatever, but I mean, like, it's good to just kind of keep track of your guys' emotions and make sure that you guys, aren't like getting too much absorbed into the situation, and just try to like maybe find other ways how to work things out, maybe try out something different, maybe do something that makes you happy, or things to get your mind off of things, however that may mean to you. going across from your guys' spread, on your guys' state of mind, we got main female, change reverse, and unexpected income. So I'm getting some of you guys have these sort of worries. I'm primarily getting the main female to be you, but obviously it could be anybody really. But in general, I'm getting this energy to be your guys' energy where you guys feel like. Now, this could also be somebody else where if you guys feel like that's not resonating to you, I'm getting that you guys are mainly occupied or thinking about a particular person that's in your life that's having these financial struggles. I'm getting that some of you guys might have this kind of negative ideology when it comes to your guys' finances as well, where it's like, oh, there's no way I'm going to get, that kind of raise, that kind of promotion, or get something to help with my finances, something to help me get through past all the financial burdens and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting, or help me get to that stability that I'm looking for. And I'm seeing that that's been like a major issue because you guys are worrying too much about it and you guys are occupying it too much in your head. Even though I do see there to be a possibility for you guys to actually resolve the situation that you guys are involved in. And then going into your guys' environment, we got despair, house, and false person. Some of you guys are upset about a particular house, or that, like we did talk about how you guys weren't able to get some sort of, like, I don't know if you guys weren't able to pay off your guys' debt, you guys weren't able to move or get the kind of house or apartment you guys wanted. For some of you guys, I'm also getting with the false person that it could also be like somebody that's around your energy. We've been getting that a lot. So some of you guys might have had to deal with like a toxic person, somebody that's very negative around your household, and I'm seeing that to be also a major cause for like most of the issues or problems that you guys have been having. But another story that I'm getting with the false person is that some of you guys also have like kind of like this imposter syndrome where it's like, there is no way I'm going to be able to get that house because, I'm having these financial struggles, or like, I'm having this so much resentment, or, there's nothing good is happening in my life and things like that. And, the more you keep thinking about it that way, then the more it's gonna, kind of happen because you're like thinking about it, you're attracting that for that energy to happen. And then going on to your guys' contributing factors, we got concern, bad health, and pathway. Let me see here. Concern, bad health, and pathway. This is going to sound weird, but some of you guys feel like that like if something bad happens to you, that probably might be the right way of going with things. I don't want to say this, but this is going to sound weird. Some of you guys might be thinking about hurting yourself, or doing something bad. Like, some of you guys might be thinking about doing something bad to yourself in order for you guys to, like, open up to a pathway. I would say don't do it. I feel like it's not going to be worth it if you guys are planning on doing something because of how overly stressed you guys are. I feel like there are, you do have these opportunities, you do have these doors open for you. I just feel like you guys need to see things from a different perspective, call in your ancestors, call in your spirit guides, call into God or the universe, find out ways how to give you that kind of sort of peace of mind. I'm seeing you guys going through a lot of struggles right now, but I feel like, there's been a saying that, technically depends on whatever you believe in, right? But I read this one quote and it said like, God gives his most strongest battles to his most strongest soldiers. And even though like I'm not that, religious, I'm not really that faithful in, the Christian belief of it, but that quote right there though kind of hit a toll on me. Like it made me look at things from a different perspective, and it made me come to realize that life isn't as bad as it may seem. It's just the way how we interpret it. Like, I'm not saying that, if someone ends up hurting you or anything like that, that it is okay, or that it's, alright to justify their actions. I'm not necessarily saying that at all. Like, obviously, if you guys are going through, like, a lot, or if someone's hurting you or abusing you, I would say really get some help. But I'm just saying that sometimes we go through these very hard challenges, these, very rocky paths, but it's not really something that we aren't able to handle. And if I know anything about Capricorns, especially about myself, is that, Capricorns are very known to be very self-disciplined. They know how to get through all of those hardships, how to get through all of those, things that get in their way. And they know that if there is something that gets in their way, that they will find a way how to get past it. And I feel like that's what's amazing or beautiful about Capricorns in general. And I'm not saying that to be self-critical or anything like that, because honestly there are things that I'm not happy about myself either, but I'm just saying in general that is like one beautiful quality when it comes to a Capricorn, is that you guys have that self-discipline. You guys have the capability to move past this negative energy or space that you guys are in. Some of you guys there might be some sort of concern about somebody with some sort of bad health. If it's not about your guys' health, I'm getting there is some concern about another individual's health. I feel like for some reason, due to that person's health, is kind of also leading up to new doors. Like, I don't know, like, I know, like, this is going to sound weird or crazy, but I know people are probably going to assume that, like, oh, how can you say that it's good that a person's dying? Whenever I say that you guys are going to have, like, some sort of abundance or whatever after a person dies, I'm not saying it as in a negative thing, but I mean, like, for example, there are some people like that have life insurance, and once they die they pass on that money to their kids. I'm seeing that to be a possibility as well for some of you guys, that if somebody ends up dying or having like or health problems, I'm seeing them like passing that money, or passing their will onto you, and like you finally like having these new doors open to you, or like after somebody having this sort of bad health, that there's some sort of transformative impact, whether it's a good or negative thing, however it is interpreted to you personally. So for some reason, for example, maybe somebody you guys deeply cared about ends up dying or has some bad health, however it might be. I'm not in particular getting like death, but I'm primarily getting like bad health, like somebody that ends up having like health issues. I feel like just the fact that somebody, whether that's you or another person, having health issues kind of has like a transformative impact in the way how you guys see the world. Like, you guys start seeing new opportunities, you guys start seeing things from a different perspective, you guys start like kind of taking those rose-colored glasses off and seeing the world how it is and things like that. Or you guys are seeing, basically you guys are seeing things from a different perspective, seeing the bright side into life, and that you have so many possibilities that you don't realize yet. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Capricorns, when it comes to your guys' Kipper. We're going to go on to your guys' Gilded Tarot portion. We're just going to go onto each portion of your guys' life, or major topic in your guys' life. So right now we're going to look into your guys' overall energy during this time. Death. So the overall energy I'm getting for you Capricorns is death is what came out. So to me that is already telling me that, like, we did talk about how you were going to have some sort of transformative impact in your guys' life, however that may resonate to you guys. I'm getting that you guys are going to go through some sort of life change, some sort of ending of a cycle. I'm getting that, especially any type of financial struggles you guys have, any type of stress, any type of worries you guys have, I'm seeing you guys finally going within and seeing you guys having to reassess the situation, look at things from a different perspective, try to resolve any type of negative energy that is around you, just trying to clear everything out and like start a new blank slate. So I'm seeing some sort of huge transformation within you guys, and like I said, it mainly could be due to somebody's health. Okay, on to your guys' resources or money matters. We actually got the Devil. So this can be interpreted in many ways. It just really depends on the Capricorn itself or whoever is watching. But what I'm getting here is that there are several stories here where I'm getting that one of the stories that I'm primarily getting is whatever you guys are doing, whether it is, how you guys are spending your money, how you guys are managing your money, how or what work you guys are in, I'm seeing whatever this thing is very toxic. And the thing is, I feel like you will know this. I feel like how do I put this? I feel like you would know what I'm talking about when it comes to your guys' finances. Like, if you guys know for a fact that you guys are overspending too much, or you're paying more than how much you guys can afford, then this is basically talking about that. If you guys know for a fact that you guys are dealing with some toxic environment or toxic coworkers, or your guys' work is very toxic, then you guys know what I'm talking about from here. But I'm seeing that whatever you guys are doing in regards to finances or career is very toxic. For some of you guys might even be dealing with like somebody that's draining your finances or things like that. Another story that I'm getting is that some of you guys might be way too much obsessed when it comes to your guys' finances or career. Some of you guys might even be to the point where you guys are taking more hours than you guys should be taking. Some of you guys might even be to the point where you guys are very greedy, you guys are manipulative, and that you guys will do anything you guys can in order to get that financial stability or that money. So I would say take a deep reflection, look at back things, and think about what are some other ways that you guys can resolve the situation by, besides having to be in that toxic environment, besides having to be manipulative in order to get those finances, besides, having to overspend your finances. What are some ways that you can help manage your guys' finances or money or your guys' career? That is one homework I have for you guys. All right. Now let's go on to how you guys are feeling mentally, your guys' internal self, as well as your guys' communication. 3 of Cups reverse. This is telling me that some of you guys are not really looking forward to any type of social gatherings or any type of parties. I'm seeing you guys wanting to kind of be staying in hermit, wanting to stay inside, not wanting to deal with anything, not really in the mood to talk with people. I feel like you guys are primarily working on your guys' materialistic aspects when it comes to your guys' life, and not so much about, anything that's emotional fulfilling. But I feel like what you guys don't realize is that it would be actually pretty good for you guys if you tried to be a little bit more communicative. If you guys have any issues, if you guys are dealing with any problems, I would say talk to people, go up to people that you guys really care about, kind of explain your situation. You guys don't have to even talk about your guys' problems. Some of you guys, you could just spend some time with your friends that you guys haven't seen for a while, or talk to somebody that you guys really care about, and just, try to get your mind off of the issues or problems that you guys have. But I feel like it would be a really great time to even also just go out more, go out into the world, go out and enjoy yourself a little bit. Don't be too much cooped up, because that could also lead you to a lot of anxiety, stress, and depression as well too. So that's what I'm getting for your guys' communication. Now we're going to actually go on to your guys' home and family. Some of you guys are saving your guys' finances. I'm seeing that to be a really good thing for any type of home or any type of mortgages or bills that you guys have. If you guys are worried about if you guys are going to be able to, afford or pay it off, I'm seeing you guys being able to save up enough money in order for you guys to get through those financial burdens or situations is kind of what I'm seeing here. And that with the Temperance card, any type of issues that you've been having with the family or home, I'm seeing that getting resolved, or things getting eventually resolved. But I feel like it's going to take some time in order for that to happen. For some of you guys might have to wait patiently, especially if you guys are wanting to buy a home. Some of you guys might have to wait patiently and just keep on saving money until you guys are able to get that new house, that new apartment, or be able to pay off your guys' bills, your guys' mortgage, all of that stuff. I'm seeing you guys being able to achieve that goal, but I feel like it's going to take a while. I feel like that's the main problem, that you guys are going to have to be more conservative when it comes to how much you guys are spending, and also having much more patience and in order to save up and pay it off. Getting how your family sees you. Your family sees you to be, I'm not necessarily getting that you guys are too. What I'm primarily getting, the way how your family sees you, is that some of your family might see you to be very enclosed or within yourself, not wanting to talk to people, just wanting to do your own thing, not wanting to really socialize. I'm getting your family might see you to be more materialistic during this time, wanting to focus more on your finances. But then again, the Temperance card is also like a symbolism of spirituality as well. It's not so much about materialistic things, because the Temperance is considered to be like a spiritual being. So I'm getting that, it's a little bit of balance. I'm seeing that some of you guys, are working to try to balance things off, especially when it comes to your guys' finances or like work and your guys' regular today life. I'm seeing you guys working on that, or your family is, seeing you to be that way. How about your guys' creativity? Wheel of Fortune, any type of ideas or any type of things that you feel like is going to benefit you, I feel like you guys should act on them, because it's going to help make some major changes into your life. Like, for example, if you have been thinking about starting a business idea, if you guys have been thinking about starting a project, if you guys have been thinking about doing like a fun, exciting activity with your friends or family or anything like that, anything that I'm getting that's coming up in your mind, I'm getting is going to be very beneficial for you. So I would say would be a really great time to use your guys' creativity to your guys' advantage, because using that is going to get that wheel turning, and it's going to help you get out of like especially any type of financial situations, or if you guys feel like you guys are stuck and you guys are in a hamster wheel and things are not moving. I'm seeing that any type of creative ideas or projects, businesses that you guys have, I feel like it's going to come into your guys' favor, and I feel like that's what's going to really help you out during this time. So I would say mainly work on your guys' creativity. Let's go into your guys' physical health. This one I'm actually kind of interested in, because I really wanted to know if this was about your guys' health or somebody else's health. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can be a symbolism of overworking, but at the same time, it's also a symbolism of you getting some sort of teamwork. Some of you guys are also getting, working together with people on how to save up money to like help with your guys' health expenses. I'm seeing that to be very beneficial. If you guys aren't getting any help with your guys' financial expenses regarding to your health, I would say this is going to be very beneficial for you guys during this time to get some help from other like third party members, whether that to be like friends, family, or just like a non-profit organization or whatever. Another thing that I'm getting here is some of you guys might be overworking. Some of you guys might have also a lot of plans in your head but aren't able to like really implement those plans or really take action in those plans. The Three of Pentacles is a symbolism of you needing to actually start taking on more of the plans, but also with the fact that it's regarding to your physical health, it's kind of telling me that you guys are probably draining yourself too much with all this overthinking thoughts, a lot of mental thoughts, especially regarding to your guys' finances. So I would say make sure you guys, take a break. Don't be too much focused or occupied with just your guys' work or financial stuff, because that could actually drain your guys' health. I'm seeing that to be a possibility during this time. So make sure you guys are keeping track of that. Let's go on to your guys' love and romance. Five of Pentacles, and we also got the Hierophant. I'm getting that there is a potentiality to be in an actual committed relationship or like a marriage, if that is something that you guys are looking for. But I feel like in order for you guys to get there, I feel like it's a little bit difficult, because for some of you guys, your guys' finances haven't been really going well. We did talk about your guys' financial issues just have been kind of like really bad during this time. I'm getting that you guys are, once you guys fix your guys' finances, once you guys find that financial stability, I'm seeing you guys being able to actually start focusing more on your guys' love life, and I feel like that is going to be beneficial once you guys work on your guys' finances. I just feel like some of you guys don't even feel financially stable in order to be a relationship, and I feel like that is a good thing that you guys are working on your finances so you guys can work on, to work on other things in your life for that stability as well. For some of you guys also, like, if there's a particular person that you guys are dealing with, I feel like there is a possibility to be in a relationship with this person, but I feel like the main issue is the distance, whether that's physical distance or like emotional distance. I feel like there's some sort of gap that needs to be closed involving some sort of distance within an individual. So I feel like communication would be really important during this time. Like, how do you guys want to work this relationship out? Like, hey, I feel like we need to do this more instead of that, or things like that. Like, really communicate, or just like, come up with an idea on how you guys can like meet in the middle. I feel like that's going to help you guys a lot during that time if you guys communicate your guys' concerns involving like any sort of distance. Any good things to come for you though? Any good things to come for Capricorns? Oh wow, and they're actually pretty good too, because we actually got the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is telling me you guys are going to eventually get out of that, kind of reckless thinking mindset where it's like, things are not going well, you guys are stressed, any type of sleepless nights, anxiety or depression you guys have. I'm seeing you guys getting out of that eventually, and it's basically also clarifying the Death card as well. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Let's see if it's actually in reverse. Yeah, it's in reverse. I'm seeing some of you guys are holding back on your guys' anything related to love, or you're holding back anything that emotionally fulfills you. I feel like you guys are mainly doing a deep self-reflection during this time, or taking a break during this time. And then we actually had the Hangman in reverse. So I'm seeing you guys getting out of this kind of thinking mode and finally coming to a realization on what you guys are meant to do, and actually figuring out what is the right path for you guys, or how to get out of this any type of situation that you guys are involved in. That's a lot of good stuff coming in for you, and I feel like that's really good considering how you guys have been through a lot, right? Let's go on to your guys' community or allies, how they see you, is the Five of Cups. So a lot of people see you to be very, like, sorrow and a lot of depressive state or sorrow. Some of you guys have invested a lot of your energy in a particular situation, whether that's in finances, career, or love. But I'm seeing that, like, things didn't work out. But I feel like what you guys don't realize that whatever happened in your guys' life, even though those 3 cups have spilled, you still have those 2 cups left, which is, a symbolism that there is still potential for you guys to start off from the beginning and like work your way up again. Yeah, you guys did emotionally invest in like a lot in this particular situation, but it's not all set in stone, because you guys still have the potential to continue building up. And who knows, you might have ended up being in a tower moment if you continue on in this path anyways, right? So I'm seeing that even though, yes, you guys are a little bit, I'm seeing you guys gonna get out of this energy eventually. I don't see that to be a primary concern, in all honesty. What are some challenges that you guys might deal with? The Tower. So any major events that is going to happen to you, I feel like you guys are going to have a hard time like getting through it, having to let go of whatever happened in the past. Like I said, we did talk about the Tower, how you emotionally invested in a lot of things, and I'm seeing that there to be some sort of major surprise coming in for you guys, and not necessarily a good one, but I feel like what's gonna really happen is that I feel like it's gonna be really hard for you guys to adjust whatever it is gonna happen, but I feel like it is necessary for you, because this tower was built on a false base. If the base isn't good, then the rest of the tower isn't gonna stand. So eventually these guys just kept building that tower, even though they didn't realize like it was based on a false like foundation. And like I said, if it's on the false foundation, the tower eventually collapses. So eventually that tower had to collapse just so that these people can get a different perspective on things and help you, lead you to the better path. So even though this might be some emotional heartache, or you guys might feel really bad, I feel like it's worthy for you guys, because we actually got the Fool, for a brand new beginning to happen and good things to happen, because you guys are going to see a lot of opportunities happening for you guys. A lot of things, a lot of options, a lot of paths are going to start opening up for you, and it's going to like lead you guys to a lot of abundance, however that may mean to you guys. So that is all that I have for you guys in regarding to your guys' Gilded Tarot. We're now going to go on to, we're going to close this reading off with some oracle cards. What are some oracle cards for Capricorns? So the first card that popped out is Dream. Connect to your intuitive dream world of metaphors and symbols. Alright, is there anything else you have? And Evolve. Creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of... Okay, I'm not gonna... Profound nothingness of preverbal consciousness. And last but not least, Fear. If you want to be free of fears and phobias, then you have to understand why they exist and make peace with them. We did talk about this, how you guys need to get past your guys' anxiety, depression, and fears. Evolve. We did talk about how, you guys are going to go through major transformations in order for you guys to evolve. And Dream. Connect with your intuitive dreams so you guys can figure out what is the right path for you guys. A lot of symbolism involved in this, right? Anyways, I'm going to end this reading here, but if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do check out your guys' Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get an overall picture for you guys during this time. If you guys want to see the long-term major events that are happening throughout the rest of the year, I would suggest you guys check out the pick a card reading that I did that is linked at the end of the video, and it'll take you directly to there of like any major events happening through you throughout the rest of the year. That's like the long-term version of it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, take care.